Well, last words, I hope I don't get arrested. I'm not quite sure if this is legal or not. Geez, these paddles are hot just from the sun. Good morning, thanks for joining me, Rod here. Well, today I'm at the Riyadh River, and right where I am now is the first place that you can see the river from the highway. It's sewage water, it's grey water, so it doesn't smell exactly clean, but it's not often you see a river in Riyadh, actually. It's the first one I've seen. I don't think I'd want to drink the water, even filtered. Well, I must say, this is a little bit unexpected. In all the time I've been in Riyadh, I didn't really know all this existed. I knew there was a river made by the sewage from Riyadh, the grey water, but I never realized that it had developed like this. I see a lot of fish rising. I haven't had a good look at what they are. But I know I've seen on YouTube, I've seen some people fishing. It seems to be like a type of sucker or something like that. I would imagine in the winter months, in the cooler months, this place would be really crowded. So this is kind of a lake here. There's a river right over here. Fairly fast moving river. just to show you how fast the water is going. Some goats have been here. I just ran into an American guy fishing. He's parked on the side of the lake area around where I parked my car previously. And he's fishing catfish. He says he's caught a 20-pounder. And he says he doesn't quite know what variety of catfish they are, but he calls them walking catfish. They're able to crawl, walk along the ground, and I seem to recall reading some about these catfish that are made for arid type conditions where they can walk or crawl from pool to pool, you know, as things dry up. He's also got a pellet gun. He shoots the turtles. Apparently turtles are a real plague here and there. They eat his fish before he even manages to reel them in. Unbeknownst to me as a foreigner, we're allowed to own pellet guns. I've seen them sold in the Riyadh's best camping store, which isn't really that good of a camping store. There's a Saudi couple down there, and they're actually picking up plastic bottles. See, all along this river there's little pathways across, and at those pathways water bottles are getting caught. And they're putting them in bags and putting them on the side. Apparently a couple times a week workers come and clean this area up. Third country nationals, of course, non-Saudis. You see these little guys in yellow suits with garbage bags walking along, picking up all the leftover garbage and stuff. You see them everywhere around Riyadh. Excuse the noise. Palm tree stuck in there. I would not like to go down this in a boat. So I'm about 20k down the road from where I was previously. Still down in Wadi Hanifah, but I actually had to go up the wadi, down the highway, and then back into the wadi. And I'm just trying to see how far the river goes. It's a lot quieter here than where I just was. Is nice. Actually here the water doesn't smell bad. Way upstream it really smelled like sewage, but here I still wouldn't drink it. Even filtered, I'd have to think about it. I've seen a heron. No, never realized any of this existed. I'm not sure what this lake is called. Ah, there's a sign. Lakes Park. Fishing and swimming are not allowed. I wonder if pack rafting is allowed. food. Poor thing. Oh, you're sitting in the shade. You're smart, eh? Yeah, you're ever smart. This is really eerie. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, which is the weekend. There's absolutely nobody here except the odd worker and a bunch of malnourished dogs. Now there's two reasons I can think of that. One reason, two reasons. One, it's still the middle of summer and it's pretty hot right now. It's 32, 33 degrees and it's early in the morning. That's one reason. And two, the Saudis tend to be night owls. So I would think in the evenings, maybe not as much now, but when it becomes cooler, this place would be packed. Probably more so on a Friday night because our weekends are Friday and Saturday. I never even knew this place existed in all the time I've been here. Sure spent a lot of money on it. Up here we have a visitor center. I'm not quite sure what you do there, but they probably have things like maybe conferences and stuff. Ah, that poor dog's afraid of me, I don't know why. Must know I'm a cat person, maybe? But if you notice, when they sit down, first of all they pick the palm trees where there's dirt, they dig a little hole, and they sit on a shady spot. They're smart. But I would think, when there's a lot of picnickers around, that these guys have lots to eat. There's a little puppy around somewhere over there. These date palms are interesting. They've all been trimmed, including the bowl, or the trunk if you want to call it that. So let's have a look. Well, this will be the first time I pumped up this packraft in Saudi Arabia. I just top it up. Okay, now the seat. And the backrest. I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit just to make sure it doesn't have a leak. So I've got a dry bag in there with my wallet, my telephone, my camera stuff, and toilet paper. And I've got a water bottle, and in that blue bag I've got an inflation bag for the packraft. My paddle's a 4-piecer, so it's very packable. I'm going to wear a life jacket. I always like to wear a PFD, personal flotation device. Even if you're a strong swimmer, you fall in, you could always bang your head, or you could be in strong water, or who knows what. Better safe than sorry. Well, last words, I hope I don't get arrested. I'm not quite sure if this is legal or not. These paddles are hot just from the sun. And we're off. It's a hot one. What is it today? September 28th, 9:30 in the morning. So this is the first time I've used my packraft in Saudi Arabia. I knew about the Riyadh River, but I didn't realize it went into this lake. Quite a few months ago I came out here, but I only went as far as there's a big bridge that crosses the highway. I turned around there. I figured the Riyadh River just petered out into nothing. But here it's a lake, and way down at the other end, by the visitor center, it turns back into a river. Yeah, now that I'm right down on the water, you can smell the sewage smell, the grey water smell. So there are no natural rivers around Riyadh. This is all the waste, the treated waste effluent from the city. Those guys, they scared me. So people are picnicking around here because I see a lot of garbage. Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr. Well, let's go for a walk. Seems to be, well, there is a little river on my left, which is blocking me from getting to the land over there. Oh yeah, it's just a little shallow creek, but it's maybe 5 meters across. So it looks like I'm sort of on I guess another island. People have been picnicking out here. My guess is they just walked across the, what do you want to call that? The little waterfall, the shallow part of it. I can smell the dogs from here. The boat, the paddle, and the PFD weighs less than 10 pounds, less than 4.5 kilos, and it packs up nice and light. I can get out without getting wet. Okay, I'm in the I guess they call this the Riyadh Lakes, just south of Al-Hair in Wadi Hanifah. I think next week I'm going to come out here at sunrise and get on the water and see if I can get some pictures of the sun coming up. So that's south. So the sun will be coming up over there. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. This was new to me. And thank you very much for joining me. And we'll see you next time.